that even today. Now, when talking about the Tamil language, here's what I know about the Tamil, and this is everything that I have. Okay, I've gone through everything that I have at the house. So this is it. The Tamil language is far older than the Sanskrit. The ancient Tamils believed in the Trinity, Mother, Father, and Spirit, and its divine nature. The Tamil people have their own religious beliefs and can be still traced to the foot of the Himalaya mountains in northern India, where the Tamil people dwelt and lived centuries before the Brahmins crossed into India with their religious beliefs in Ibram, I-B-R-A-H-M, who later became an eastern offshoot of Baal of the Chaldeans. Now the Brahmins are the Aryans, the Aryan race. The very common theory is that the Tamil language and literature of recent date is compared to the Sanskrit literature. Now, the Tamil language is not grammatical or even Sanskrit. It's not even a Sanskrit dialect at all. It is completely different and independent to its origin and region of the Tamil civilization, which in fact gave rise to the Sanskrit language and other Aryan languages. The Tamil language was of Semitic origin and existed in northern and southern India before the Aryan Brahmins invaded India from Tibet and established the Sanskrit language. They went on to outlaw in many areas the Tamil language. And we've seen that throughout history. We've seen that ourselves here in the United States of America, where the push west into the Native American lands and the Great Plains, the things that were done to that civilization, where they were not allowed to speak their own language, use their own names, practice their own ceremonial dances, etc., etc., etc. That's going on throughout history.
So what happened was that they divided the tribe of man into different areas of the earth, migrated them, and did an event called the confusion of tongues, where they changed the language so after several generations, it would be very difficult for people to really begin to talk to each other. So at one time, we all spoke one language. Okay? And then they changed it. Now I'm told the oldest language in the world is Tamil, the Tamil language. And until I know otherwise, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you all, is that the Tamil language is the oldest language there is. So that means we all spoke Tamil until the confusion of the tongues, and they did what they did. This is where we have misinterpretations of words, events, words that don't mean the same thing, or can be misconstrued or confused with something else. It's created this huge question mark and this huge void in humanity's identity.
At one time, we all spoke the same language on the planet. And the last time we all spoke the same language, the language was the Tamil language of India. That was the one language we all spoke. But we got too powerful. Remember the movie Stargate? You guys seen the movie Stargate?
Yes.
People came together, rebelled against the gods. There's so much truth in that movie, you have no idea. So much. Well, this is what happened. So they split us up. And all the languages that we have on the planet now are derivative of extraterrestrial languages. They taught us languages they already knew, as opposed to just creating up words. So all of our languages are extraterrestrial, virtually all of them. The original root languages are ET. They're alien languages.